championship implications all on the line. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to Holly Rowe.
Guys, this is one of the most exciting top 25 matchups of this season. Honestly, Oregon versus Ohio State might be two of the most talented rosters in all of college football. College football's playoff implications on the line. This one should be massive when Oregon takes on Ohio State. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. They'll move the wide receiver. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Quick catch. Could not make his way to the corner. They say all games count the same, but you get to this portion of the season and a chance to win a top 10 battle like this carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10 number beside their name after this game will have earned it, because these two teams are very talented, David. We're now at the midpoint of the season. We're starting to get an idea of who these teams are. We're going to find out a whole lot more here today, though.
Yeah, dang right. How much implications down the road does this have? But how about you get an idea of exactly where you stand right in the middle of the season, playoffs down the road, make your statement here today.
Right side, it's Johnson. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Quickly to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Buckeyes have this offense rolling. And the ball's out, and they're after it. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
This crowd going to try. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Out wide left, it's Johnson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Got the quick pass. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Buckeyes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Got him quickly. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, going to throw it. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Ohio State! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. There he goes. Powers through the defender. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
The offense making a statement early in this game. They're going to open the entire playbook, and they're going to show this defense so many different looks and try to keep them on their heels. I love that play call. You could see the defense wasn't sure what was going on.
Running inside, it's Davison. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Timed that hit perfectly to keep it from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
So that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
On the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. Left side, it's Moore. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. The Ducks come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. They'll keep it on the ground. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. From the red zone, it's Davison. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the 1st down really easily.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll give it to him again. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Straight ahead, it's Davison. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play.
Snags it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. And the Ducks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. All over him immediately. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Try to barge their way in. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. The give. Big on big, man on man, and the defense wins on 4th down.
Now, what a great job by this defense. Never giving up, man. Gave up some yards, get inside their own 1 on 4th and goal. And what did they do a good job of? Getting pushed, man. The big boys getting in the backfield, getting penetration, not letting the hole even open up, and they get the big 4th down stop.
Trying to get the corner. Gets it across the 10 to the 11, and a fresh set of downs and a little breathing room to boot.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Drops back on first down. Stepping to the right. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Long way to go on second down. From the gun, looking for a man. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. Fresh set of downs going up top. The quick out.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Second down, gonna throw it. Out wide left, it's Johnson. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
That's caught. It's Johnson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw again. The time-honored free. Snags it and he's open. At the 20. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Changing the routes with his receivers. Fights off the defender. That's a really nice job by this defense maintaining outside leverage and knocking him down behind the line. They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. On play action. Rolls right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Ducks trying to win the day by running for another first down.
Yeah, run the football. It's always been the staple. We can go back as far as you want with Oregon teams. The ones that were good, they were built on the running of the football, the physicalness. Run the ball, baby.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Breaks into the open. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Oregon. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And if the defense didn't know, they know now. That QB right there, man, that dude can't.
Oh, and they blocked it. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it's finished off with that thrilling 56-yarder for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Line getting set on 2nd down. This time they'll throw it. Makes the grab on the left. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Still looking to his right. Across the 45. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. The handoff. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Well, this is huge for this defense because they're playing against a Heisman-caliber quarterback, a guy that can hurt them in a variety of ways. They better be able to get pressure on him throughout the course of this game. They did right there.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Dante Moore. The throw. Fires to the tight end. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Moore will throw. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Moore trying to get everyone on the same page. He's got it at the 25. Final timeout taken here by the Ducks. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Dante Moore wants to throw again. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Throwing Moore. Makes the grab down the middle. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We begin with Georgia taking on the number 13 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's the Bulldogs, keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half.
The Buckeyes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Guys, I caught up with Ryan Day at the half. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Here's more to throw. Here comes the heat. Gunning for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And this offense has done such a good job protecting their dude at quarterback, but the defense finally gets home. Listen, that's their third sack in 2 weeks. They got to do a better job applying pressure on the quarterback.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. The Ducks will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. They'll send the back in motion. Might as well give it to him again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Sells to fake. Buys time to his left. On the move, he fires. It's caught. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for the edge. The option, the keeper. He's knocked down. yards behind the line of scrimmage. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Runs through the tackle, and he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Caught. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down. And dude,
makes the grab past the marker. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And the Buckeyes are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point puts them on top 21-6. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards, and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Timeout signaled for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way.
Number 96, set to kick it off.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Bunch formation for these receivers. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. First play of the drive comes from the 41. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Motion from the back. Here's some daylight. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. On the move. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Jackson. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. After run, now throw. He's going to take off. On the move at the 30. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the stomping has commenced.
And there you see his playmaking ability. Golly, like for a quarterback to be able to do this and just take off and outrun a defense, it shows you how athletic these guys are. They're big-time playmakers. And the moment the defense doesn't focus on them, they'll take off and they'll take it to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. This was a huge matchup coming into the week. Really didn't expect it to be put away quite so soon. And you have to wonder, as we look at the scoreboard, the impact this will have on the rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Keeps it, looking for room. Turning it on. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Moore finds his big tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find your rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the end.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it.
Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been
just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. He's got it. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. Moore to throw for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. And Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Defense all over him.
What a great job tackling that time by the cornerback. Out on an island by himself. It's just him and the pitchman one-on-one. The offense is trying to go option. They get it out to their playmaker in space. But this guy is good at covering, and he's good at tackling, and he showed it to you right there.
He'll be dropped.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Stopped immediately. Might have gotten a little cute with that run on 3rd and long, and they got nothing to show for it. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. The defense got the stop. They could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Dante Moore. Oh, pressure's coming. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Ducks want to crank the tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Again, it's Moore. Look out! Out wide right, it's Moore. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Throwing Moore. Makes the grab. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. The Ducks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He'll try to get to the marker himself. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Moore to the air. Rushes on. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Touchdown, Ducks! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing...
And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty flag down, and I think the offense is going to pick up the first down. The defense was offside. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Handoff again. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Now Oregon will call its second timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. A first down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Final timeout taken here by the Ducks. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
And the offense, they're just trying to be physical. They're trying to run this ball in down close to the goal line. The defense, though, they are having none of it.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. So now on comes the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Working the middle, it's complete. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.